Hey guys, this is another video in my series on the organic aquaponics garden greenhouse system that I have set up. This is a hoop style greenhouse. You see it's made out of those cattle panels that are 16 feet by 4 feet, and I just have them bent over in a curve in a hoop, and then I have my plastic UV resistant plastic, over that. And I have it open on the side there, you see, because it's summer here in Oklahoma, and I don't need, it's hot enough. So the biggest thing I'm working on is keeping the whole place cool enough. So now here we're going underwater. Those are insulation panels that you see there that you use to insulate exterior of your house. And I have those to prevent evaporation and prevent sunlight, as much sunlight from getting into the pond as normally would, to reduce the algae as much as possible. Those are the plastic plants I have in there to give the fish a little habitat, a little shelter, and that definitely helps. You have to have structure for sunfish, bluegill, red ear. They need that to be more comfortable and have less stress. Now that over there to the left, there's a red ear that's getting brave and coming out. Normally I have this covered, and there's another one. Normally I have this covered, like I said, with those insulation panels, but on the past couple videos I did of the reservoir, it looked, the lighting wasn't good enough, and so this is the first time I've taken the panels off for an extended period of time and dropped the camera, the underwater camera, to get some footage. So the fish are a little skittish. Normally when the pellets go in, they'll be all swimming around, the bluegills, red ears, but now with the those panels off the top, they're a little more cautious. And so on the left, you see I've got that, it's a grape juice bottle, plastic bottle, and I have it in there as a filter, and inside that blue material is the material that you can get at a hardware store to cut a filter for your AC in your house, and it's the kind that you can just wash off. It's basically some type of plastic that's woven into kind of a foam, but it's plastic. It doesn't degrade, but it's great for a biological filter media, and a lot of surface area for bacteria, beneficial bacteria to grow on and make a colony, but it always allows plenty of the water to continue to go through. So yeah, I just got there's a red ear down at the bottom. He's finally starting to feed on those pellets. Like I said, most of them are still hiding out in their shelters in the planters. And so, yeah, the pellets are there. They feed at that certain time. I've got that filter. It's that solar-powered filter. Not too pretty, but it works great. That juice bottle there with the AC filter and cut into pieces, and it does great. So yeah, with the cover off, like I'm saying, it's illuminates the whole tank, so you can see better in there. And the system has been doing very well. There looks like the red ear, I think it's a pair of red ears, a male and a female, but they're always here in this open area very often. You can see they're getting a little more brave now. They're not, like I said, they're not used to that cover being off, but there's a bunch of pellets floating by, and he's just, you can see the gill flap that he has right there, it has a little bit of a red. It's black, and then it has that red trim to it. Looks like he's making his way over there. He has a red trim, and that is how you know it's the male. And the female, she has the flap as well. Now there's another bluegill. There's a bluegill that came out. So you can just see that. It's a reddish kind of a lip or edging to that red ear's gill and gill flap and or ear flap, I guess. I'm sorry, I guess that's what they actually refer to it as, ear flap. And so you can tell that's the boy, and the girl is kind of on this side of the camera. You can't quite see her. There's a bluegill, male bluegill, that just came out, and now they're starting to get a little more brave, and the pellets are there. They know they want the pellets, but like I said, they're just not used to this whole pond being lit up with the cover off like that. So they're being more cautious. By the way, if you guys have any questions, as you see these videos, there you can see the red edge on that ear flap of that male red ear real well right there. You can see that. What a nice shot. Here he comes. Whoa, he came right up to the camera there. Got a pellet right there. That's cool. That is cool. As they get more, now once he's done that, that was an icebreaker. Once he did that, he was like, broke the ice. Now everyone's gonna get their courage up and get into the party. You've got bluegills there, and they're more that oval type shape, where that red ear, you can see he's kind of almost like a bass, more elongated bass type shape. And there comes another. That's a big bluegill boy. He's coming out. He's like, I'll take some of these pellets. It took a little while. Boom, there you go. It took him a little while to get trained on the pellets when I caught them in the wild. Initially, I fed them earthworms and then slowly introduced pellets. Not a lot, and not a lot of pellets at a time, because I don't want to dirty the tank. And okay, so there's a little bit of confrontation going on with that red ear up in the right and the bluegill over to the left now, that darker bluegill to the left. I believe that's a red ear female that is just in the lower left-hand corner. And then another, I think, female bluegill is over here in the right. Just there she goes, just getting into the, there she goes. Yeah, so looks like I've got a pair right here, a pair of red ears and a pair of bluegills, which is super cool. That's kind of what what a nice shot of these fish. It's so much better in the lighting here that I've taken the lid off, and you can just really see everybody. Awesome. This is so cool, this interaction, this behavior that you're seeing. They've got, like I say, I keep repeating it, but the plants and the flower pots for shelter. So when they have access to the shelter, it seems to me that they're a lot more comfortable and confident, and they come out because they always know they can always retreat back to a safe place. So I've created this place right here, this space between the camera and those plants, kind of as an open area. Wow, that was a nice shot of that bluegill coming up. This is awesome. This is like National Geographic. Look at that. That is awesome. Bluegill. Look at that bluegill. He's got that peach reddish belly. He's got that dark, long ear flap and that blue trim to his gill. That is cool. Man, that is cool. There's so many ways I could go to, and everything I talk about, I kind of get off on a rabbit trail. But I want to help you guys if anybody's interested in, going out to your local pond, catching some sunfish, some red ear, some bluegill, green sunfish, pumpkin seed, whatever it might be, and just have that in an aquarium, or maybe in a backyard pond, or even look at that, or even like I'm doing here. I've got this small pond, 250 gallons, in my backyard. I have the hoop greenhouse that you saw in the beginning of this video. That's made with the cattle panels, which is metal. They're 16 feet by 4 feet. You just bend them over in a hoop. You create a wood frame for them to be secured to, and then you just strap that UV resistant polyurethane poly sheeting. You can get rolls of that on Amazon, and there you have your greenhouse. I made a door on both sides of it for access and ventilation, however you say that. What a nice shot of that bluegill, man. I was worried about these guys. I didn't know if they were gonna make it, or how they would do. Would they get established? It's hard for me to see them from above, and that's one of the reasons I had this camera from a vacation trip we went on with my family. Wanted to get some underwater footage, and really worked out well. And so I had this camera, and it was a perfect idea to get this footage to see exactly what the population of the tank is. And but if you guys enjoy this footage, enjoy this video, if you're picking up some tips, maybe you want to do something like this yourself, and you've enjoyed these videos, I appreciate if you could give me a like. That really helps me produce more of these videos. Subscribe to my channel. I need a whole lot more subscribers really to take this off to the next level and get some more equipment, and really get some cool video footage of the greenhouse and this underwater pond. So all the likes and subscribes you can send my way, I do appreciate it. Y'all have a great day. Thank you for watching. Come back and see some of my other videos, and thanks a lot.